Welcome to Newsome MMA in association with MMA Place 365. I'm your host, Jon Prentice. Today, I have the absolute pleasure of being joined once again by KSW star and their middleweight champion, Scott Askham. Now, Scott is due to take on Mamed Khalidov on December 7th in the main event of KSW 52 in what can only be described as a super fight that fans have been longing for some time. Scott, thank you for joining me. How you doing, my friend?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. You?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm very well.
Nice.
Now, we're about 10 days out from the fight now at the time of this interview. First and foremost, how's training camp been for you and what do the next 10 days look like for you?
Yeah, that's it. Camp's pretty much done now. It's been a good camp. I'll have, it's Thanksgiving tomorrow, so gym's closed. So I'm actually going to take the day off tomorrow. I'm going to take the day off and then I'm just going to train a little bit for Friday morning before I leave. And it's just about staying sharp now. Where the hard work's done, I'll do maybe do a little bit of training Sunday, maybe not. Just see how I feel really, and then Monday I'll train. Tuesday, maybe a little bit Wednesday. Everything's shorter now. Rounds are shorter.
Yeah.
Like I said, the work's done. It's all about training the mind now, and that's it. It's keeping focused and making sure I'm ready mentally.
Excellent. Now, you say that gym's closed tomorrow. Obviously, you're over in Florida, American top team. Have you got any plans for tomorrow? Are you going to celebrate Thanksgiving with some of the guys from the gym, or are you just going to have a quiet one?
No, I ain't got any plans at all. Maybe go to the beach. I've got a pack as well. I left that last minute last time, so I'm definitely not doing that again. I just thought I'd do it all Friday. I thought I'd not take much time, but then I ended up rushing around like an idiot. So I'm going to be a bit more prepared this time.
Excellent. Now, like I say, you've been out in Florida training American top team, something you do quite frequently for pretty much all of your camps. Obviously, the gym now is going through a real purple patch. It's full of killers. Every single week we see a new guy going and we see that they're training at American top team now. Have you noticed that change in the gym over the last few camps you've been there in terms of both the quality of training partner and just that mentality of the gym? I mean, a lot of people now are saying ATT's the best gym in the world and the top guys are at that gym. I mean, have you noticed that? You noticed the change in the training partners' mentality there?
I noticed a change in the mentality, but I've noticed we are the best gym in the world. I know that for certain. We've been the best gym in the world for 3 years running now, and no doubt we'll be the best gym in the world this year as well. I'm happy just to be a small part of that story. Do you know what I mean? There's some absolute killers. I'm still up in dorms. Do you know what I mean? So I can look out over all the mats.
Yeah.
And I can see the sparring going off at different times. You know what I mean? You've got Amanda Nunes preparing for a fight the week after me, Colby Covington as well. Do you know what I mean? So I can just look out the window and watch these guys spar. You know what I mean? Like there's literally they have like a black seat, like it's like a black cover that goes around the cage, so nobody can see because there's still classes going off and stuff. Do you know what I mean? So they have a black cover, so it's like private. But I can look straight down onto it. Do you know what I mean? Like I've got like best seats in the house, watching the best in the world spar. Do you know what I mean? It's an amazing feeling. And like people always ask me, "Oh, who you trained with this time?" And if I told you the guys, most of the time you wouldn't know them. Do you know what I mean? But there's some top quality fighters here that are just not heard of yet.
Yeah.
And you don't need to be going with these guys all the time. Do you know what I mean? These like well-known guys. I do go with some of them. Do you know what I mean? Like at the start of Colby's camp, I was a big part at the start of Colby's camp.
Yeah.
But as he tapered off into towards the back end of his camp, and that he has more of a schedule. Do you know what I mean? And obviously I have my schedule as well. So yeah, it's just in terms of training, it's another level. There's no place like it.
And I assume that gives you does that give you some kind of edge when you're stepping in there yourself because you know the kind of guys that you've been training with, you know these killers, and you think anyone else I'm competing against, he's not on the level of the guys I'm facing in the gym day in day out.
I think this all the time. Me being a southpaw as well, do you know what I mean? Like I know good southpaws are hard to come by. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like it can have people trying to throw strikes like me as much as he wants, but they're not throwing strikes like me. It's simple as that. Do you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
like, again, to be fair, Khalidov's not your regular guy to train for. Do you know what I mean? I found guys. He's got good footwork, and he counter strikes. He comes in with power. He throws some spinning stuff. I'm not expecting much spinning stuff, to be honest with you, but I'll be prepared for it if he does. But I don't think he will. So he's not as easy a guy as like saying my last three opponents to train for. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't mean it disrespectfully, but like you can find 100 guys right-handed that's got a looping style. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're powerful and stuff like that, but they're similar to a lot of styles. Do you know what I mean? Whereas Khalidov's a little bit different, but to find someone like me is very rare. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know who he's trained with. I don't really care who he's trained with. Do you know what I mean? But I'm confident. I'll be more prepared.
Now, how do you see your style matching up against Khalidov, and how do you see the fight playing out between the two of you?
I'm always ready for everything. It'd be unbelievable to take him out early. Do you know what I mean? And I do believe I've got the tools to do that. Do you know what I mean? But I'm prepared for 3 hard rounds. I always say that I'm ready for. I'm in there for the duration. Do you know what I mean? I understand. I know I've finished my last 3 fights, but it's not easy finishing guys. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's really not. And so I never go in there. So he hasn't been finished since 2004. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not going to be the guy that finished by TKO. That is. I'm not going to be the guy that goes in and say I'm going to knock out Mamed Khalidov. Do you know what I mean? Because people have said this about me before, and I'm just like, who are you to say you're going to finish me? Do you know what I mean? Like, I haven't been finished in my career, so that's just the way I am. I'm always looking for the finish. Everybody knows that. Last 3 times I've found it. It's hard not to be confident. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm riding a 4-fight win streak, 3 finishes. Like, I've got bonuses in my last 4 fights. I'm losing confidence. It's hard not to lose confidence. You know what I mean? But I never underestimated his. Somebody explained to me a good way of the other day. He's like a cat. He pounces when the time's right. So I'll be ready.
I was just going to say to you, you're coming off the back of 4 wins, 3 fantastic finishes, but you've kind of answered the question of is there any added pressure to you to look for a finish? You just going with your natural game plan, and if the finish comes, the finish comes.
Yeah. Like, I'm always going in there to try finish fights. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I'm not going in there to not try finish. But since I've started training with Steve Bruno, I'm getting more finishers because the way I'm striking. I'm if you honestly if you watch me UFC fights. Now I've got to talk about. I might go back and watch it myself. Just I'll bet you I never in any UFC fight throw the 3-punch combination.
Yeah.
I just no way I've done. And now I'm putting more than 3 punches together, followed by kicks and knees, and knowing my range in and out. Just like I am just a different fighter now, and I've sort of forgot what question was, but yeah, like I'm just a totally different animal, and I can't wait for the fight.
Now, I was just going to say, as I mentioned in the introduction, this fight with Khalidov is a super fight, and it's one you've been calling for. It's one that fans have been looking forward to seeing. How much are you looking forward to finally stepping inside the cage opposite this man?
Yeah, obviously when I signed, he was champion, and that was the fight to make. And then he vacated the belt to get the rematch.
Yeah.
And now I'm the champion, and he doesn't want to challenge for the belt. It's just a 3-round super fight. I take that as a win mentally already. Do you know what I mean? Like he's tried to force it onto KSW, saying that it's because he didn't want to feel like defending the belt and this, that, and other. He never defended it anyway. So listen, I'm happy to have got the fight. Everybody knows how big of a star Mamed is. To be a main event against him, it's going to be a massive event at year, and let's do it. It's all the fans want to see it. I'm sure how many rounds it is doesn't really matter, and I'm confident. I'm confident if it went to the fourth and fifth, I would definitely finish him. Just from watching his previous fights, but
Yeah.
I'm like I say, I'm still looking for that finish anyway.
Now, you said then about his mentality. Maybe you have the slight mental edge because he only wants 3 rounds. He doesn't want a challenge for the belt. Obviously, he hasn't competed for a year. He retired and then came back out of retirement to sign this agreement. Do you think that you have the slight mental edge because of all those factors? Do you think that that will affect him coming into the fight mentally? The fact that he's kind of retired and he thought, this is me done for the sport, and then he's come back, changed his mind. He only wants 3 fights. Do you think there is a little element of doubt in his mind coming into the fight?
No. Honestly, I'm not just saying. I generally don't. I've been on a 2-fight losing streak myself, and I've got no doubt in my mind that he's going to be preparing the best he can to get back into winning ways, and I've got to prepare for that Mamed. You know what I mean? I've got to prepare for the best Mamed there is. Whatever Mamed shows up, I can only beat that Mamed. I've already said this in another interview as well. Like when I do beat him, I know full well there's going to be people saying, "Oh, you want to beat Mamed in his prime." So what?
Yeah.
I can't fight that Mamed. That Mamed was a long time ago. I'm fighting the Mamed that's in front of me. That's not my fault. That this is the way it's happened. This is just the way it's happened, and that's it. But like I say, I'm going to be prepared for the best Mamed. I've got no doubt he's going to be hungry, and he wants that win definitely. I know for well he obviously he's had a lot of stuff going outside fighting as well. So I'm sure he's going to be motivated.
Yeah, definitely. Now, you've been doing a lot of media for this fight. There's a lot of hype behind it. You've been over to Poland and back and forth. And I mean, how much do you enjoy the media side of it? Have you enjoyed doing that, all the face-offs and things, and the media side of stuff, or are you kind of a take it or leave it with the media side, and you'd rather focus
Yeah,
on your training?
I don't mind normally. Do you know what I mean? But the last time I was a bit peed off. Nobody's fault really. It was just um, I just got back from Poland. I did loads of seminars there. Do you know what I mean? So like
Yes, yeah,
that will promoting the fight as well. Really, do you know what I mean? In my own way. Um, and then while I'm actually in Poland, I said, "Oh, you need to come back to Poland next week to do the promotion and that." But I already sort of arranged for that to be sorted out while I was in Poland. But it turns out it was a big press conference. All the fighters were there, so I had to go.
yeah.
And then on my way, the connecting flight got delayed and I missed it. So I'd stop up. I was going to Poland on Sunday night and leaving Monday night. So the flight got delayed. I couldn't leave. I think it was Belgium. I couldn't leave Belgium till Monday morning.
Yeah.
So I got to Poland, did all the media stuff, but I had to stop over in a hotel in Belgium. And then I went straight back to the airport, flew to Frankfurt, and the flight to Manchester were totally cancelled. You couldn't believe my luck, honestly. So I had, on a 2-day trip, I ended up stopping in 2 hotels I didn't need to stop in overnight. And then like 6 days later, I was going to Florida. Do you know what I mean? So like, I wanted to spend time with kids and shit. Do you know what I mean? So, but normally I don't mind it. But yeah, but that just turned out to be a pain in the ass.
Bit of a nightmare journey this time round. Now, if you win this fight in 10 days' time, where do you go from here? I mean, are there any fights that take you fancy at the moment off the top of your head, or what do you think 2020 looks like for Scott Askham?
Who knows? Who knows? Obviously, I want my belt to defend. I did hear that there were another middleweight fight meant to be on the card, but for whatever reason it wasn't. I know they've just signed another middleweight. I know Drickus has moved up to middleweight now, but he's fighting in EFC. So where it's going to come from, I don't know. I always knew that. I told myself, beat Materla, and the next fight for the belt will be because obviously I didn't expect Mamed coming back at the time. So beat Materla, and the fight after that will be easier. That was my way of thinking. Like I thought Materla was the toughest fight, but obviously beat Materla and beat Mamed. Like obviously the confidence is going to be through the roof, and bring on any of them guys. I don't mind doing a fight. I don't mind doing a fight already. You know what I mean? But I'm sure it's going to be a massive confidence boost for beating Mamed.
Absolutely. So bring on 2020 is the message.
That's it. Hopefully when I get to Poland, I'll have a rough idea when I'm fighting as well next year. Arranging holidays and stuff is the biggest pain. Do you know what I mean? Like with the kids and family and everything. I can never arrange something. Like I end up fighting on my daughter's birthday in May. Yes. My birthday was 2 days later, and this time I'm fighting the day after my other daughter's birthday. So this has been the year of fighting on my daughter's birthday. So I'm sure they're going to be special.
Absolutely. Now, Scott, I have to say a huge thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. Myself and the whole world are looking forward to this fight next weekend. Just before you go, do you have any final messages for your opponent, your fans, your sponsors, anything like that? The floor is yours.
Yeah, stuff Matilda, stuff Khalidov. I ain't got nothing to say to him. I'll see him December 7th. But yeah, all the fans, if they want to tune in and watch the fight, it's live on pay-per-view. KSWTV.com. I said the link to that is in my bio on Instagram. So if you want to grab that pay-per-view off there, it's in there as well. So just a quick one. Make sure that you check that the software is right on the laptop before you pay for the pay-per-view. You need certain software. You can go in there now and check it for free, and then you're good to go. Thank you, and see you all December 7th.
Excellent. Thank you very much for joining me. Can't wait to see you next time. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers. Bye-bye.